You know the B-52 and the B-17, but can you name the other 50? This is the complete Boeing military catalog. To kick things off, we start in the early years. Boeing Model B and W seaplane, the very first aircraft from what would later become an aviation giant. Twin floats and simple wooden construction, a modest beginning for a company that would eventually reshape aviation history. Next came the Boeing GA-1, armored triplane, built specifically for ground attack. Heavy, slow, and intimidating in appearance. Every part of the design focused on a single goal, protecting the crew from ground fire. Then Boeing GA-2, an attempt to solve the extreme weight issues of the first ground attacker. Only 2 were completed before the program was canceled entirely. Boeing PW-9, a rugged mid-1920s biplane that helped modernize the Army Air Service. Pilots praised its strong build and dependable performance they could actually trust. Boeing FB-5, a naval variant developed for early aircraft carrier operations. Its reinforced airframe allowed it to survive punishing deck landings without tearing itself apart, a key step in naval aviation history. Next came the Boeing XP-9, the company's first monoplane fighter. Its shoulder wing layout marked a bold break from traditional biplanes, providing crucial lessons in all-metal aircraft construction. Boeing P-12, a classic biplane that pilots genuinely loved to fly. Exceptionally maneuverable, it served for years and became one of the last truly great biplane fighters before aviation entered a new era. Boeing F-4B, the Navy variant that operated from carriers like Lexington and Saratoga. Its rugged reliability at sea made it a trusted companion for carrier pilots throughout the interwar years. Boeing P-26 P-Shooter, fixed landing gear and wire-braced wings, but a revolutionary step forward. This aircraft helped transition the Air Force into the modern age, a widely admired design that went on to serve air forces around the world. Finally, the Boeing X-P-15, a sleek experimental fighter built to chase high-altitude performance. It acted as a bridge between aging biplanes and the fast monoplanes that would soon dominate, while pushing engine cooling technology to its limits. Boeing X-B-15, a massive experimental bomber, so large the crew could actually crawl inside the wings. It laid the groundwork for the heavy bombers that would later define long-range air power. Boeing X-P-Septini, an experimental biplane fitted with a more powerful engine. It never reached production, but the flight data proved invaluable during the rapid innovation of the 1920s. Now we move into the Golden Age and World War II. Boeing P-26 P-Shooter, fixed landing gear and wire-braced wings, yet a major leap forward. This fighter helped transition the Air Force into the modern era and became a well-loved design that served multiple air forces around the world. Boeing XP-15, a sleek prototype built to pursue high-altitude performance. It acted as a bridge between aging biplanes and the fast monoplanes that were on the horizon, while pushing engine cooling technology to its limits. Next came the Boeing XP-8, a biplane used to test new cooling systems, a strong climber that never entered production, but played a key role in the evolution of fighter design. Boeing XP-4, an experimental aircraft focused on turbocharging for improved high-altitude performance. Another step that confirmed engine power and efficiency were becoming the true keys to air dominance. Next up, the Boeing Stearman Cadet. It trained thousands of pilots during the war. Even today, it still flies at air shows, a testament to how tough and forgiving this biplane was for student pilots. Then came the Boeing XB-17, the original Flying Fortress prototype, a 4-engine bomber that surprised everyone with its speed and effectiveness. Observers were stunned by its defensive firepower and performance, far beyond expectations. Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress, a true World War II legend, famous for bringing crews home despite severe battle damage. It became the enduring symbol of American air power over Europe. Boeing YB-40, a heavily armed B-17 escort, packed with additional machine guns. On paper, it sounded perfect. In reality, the extra weight made it unable to keep up once the bombers dropped their payloads. Finally, finally, the Boeing XB-38, a B-17 modified with liquid-cooled engines instead of radials. It showed promising speed improvements, but the program ended abruptly after a fatal test flight fire, always chasing more speed, even when things went wrong. Boeing XB-39, a test bed fitted with powerful Allison engines, used to explore the limits of the airframe. It never saw combat, but the data it produced shaped future bomber development. Boeing C-97 Stratofreighter, derived from the B-29, a massive transport aircraft that moved troops and cargo across the globe. Its distinctive double-bubble fuselage was a brilliant solution, maximizing internal space and efficiency. Boeing B-29 Superfortress, a true technological marvel, featuring a pressurized cabin and advanced systems. This long-range bomber carried out the most famous missions of the Pacific Theater and redefined strategic air warfare. Now we move into the strategic Cold War era. Boeing KC-97 Stratofreighter, the aerial refueling variant that kept early jet aircraft fueled during extended missions. Strategic Air Command depended on this flying gas station for years. Boeing B-50 Superfortress, an advanced evolution of the B-29 with more powerful engines and a taller vertical tail. It became the final propeller-driven bomber to serve in America's primary nuclear strike role. Boeing B-47 Stratojet, a swept-wing pioneer of the jet age. Its sleek design and incredible speed transformed bomber aviation forever, becoming a cornerstone of early nuclear deterrence strategy. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress, affectionately known as the Buff, decades of continuous service and still going strong. It remains the backbone of American air power and stands as one of the most successful aircraft in history. Boeing XB-55, a proposed heavy bomber that never left the drawing board. Intended as a replacement for the B-47, it was canceled as missile technology began to take center stage. Now we move into jet transports and special mission aircraft. Boeing KC-135 Stratotanker, the definitive aerial refueling aircraft. Nearly every modern military jet depends on this flying fuel source. Global air operations would struggle to function without it. Boeing C-135 Stratolifter, the transport variant, designed to move high-priority cargo and personnel at speed. It was adapted for dozens of specialized missions, proving unmatched versatility. Boeing VC-137, the first jet aircraft to carry the call sign Air Force One. It brought presidential air travel fully into the jet age, combining reach, speed, and prestige. Boeing RC-135, a highly advanced electronic surveillance platform. Operating high above conflict zones, it collects critical intelligence and remains a key asset for national security and strategic monitoring. Boeing EC-135, a flying command post designed to control nuclear forces during national emergencies. It remained on continuous airborne alert for years throughout the Cold War. Boeing WC-135, a specialized weather reconnaissance aircraft with a unique mission. It detects radioactive particles in the atmosphere, helping enforce international nuclear treaties through constant monitoring. Boeing OC-135, built for open skies treaty verification missions. Its specialized camera systems ensured arms control compliance, promoting transparency and confidence between nations. Boeing E-3 Sentry, instantly recognizable by its massive rotating radar dome. It provides full battlefield awareness, serving as the eyes and ears of the Air Force. Boeing E-4 Nightwatch, an advanced airborne command center engineered to survive nuclear effects, often referred to as the Doomsday Plane. It ensures government continuity under any circumstances. Boeing VC-25A, the most recognizable aircraft on the planet. The current Air Force One functions as both a flying fortress and a fully equipped presidential command office. And finally, the Boeing E-6 Mercury, a communications relay aircraft designed to stay connected with submerged submarines, using extremely long trailing antennas to maintain contact under all conditions, ensuring the Navy stays connected with its fleet deep beneath the oceans. Boeing C-32, often serving as Air Force Two, based on the 757 airliner, it reliably transports the Vice President and other senior government officials. Next, the Boeing C-40 Clipper, a military adaptation of the 737, an efficient and comfortable transport used for a wide range of passenger and cargo missions, especially for senior leadership. Boeing P-8 Pacific Poseidon, a modern maritime patrol aircraft built to hunt submarines and conduct search and rescue operations. Loaded with advanced sensors and weapons, it dominates the oceans. Boeing E-7 Wedgetail, an advanced airborne early warning aircraft with a fixed radar fin, capable of tracking hundreds of targets at once. It represents the next generation of aerial surveillance, now moving into vertical lift. CH-46 Sea Knight, a tandem rotor workhorse that spent decades moving troops and supplies from ship to shore. Agile, dependable, and proven in combat when it mattered most. CH-47 Chinook, a heavy-lift giant with two massive rotors, capable of carrying enormous loads, including vehicles and artillery, still a critical asset for modern armies around the world. Then came the UH-61, prototype utility helicopter. It ultimately lost the competition to what became the Black Hawk. Still, its innovative safety features and performance concepts influenced future helicopter design in meaningful ways. Boeing Vertol XCH-62, a truly massive heavy-lift helicopter designed to transport armored vehicles. Budget cuts ended the program, but its sheer size and ambition were breathtaking. To wrap things up, we enter the era of modern experiments, drones, and trainers. Boeing Skyfox, a modernization program for aging trainer aircraft. New engines, updated avionics, and extended service life created a low-cost solution for training the next generation of pilots. Boeing X-32, an experimental stealth fighter with a very unconventional appearance. It lost the Joint Strike Fighter competition, but its oversized chin intake remains one of the most memorable designs of the era. And finally, the Boeing Bird of Prey, a highly secretive stealth demonstrator built to test advanced radar evasion technologies. Its unusual wing shape looked like something straight out of science fiction and quietly influenced future stealth aircraft. Then Boeing X-45, an early unmanned combat aircraft that proved drones could execute complex strike missions without a pilot on board. A true pioneer that paved the way for future robotic wingmen. Next comes the Boeing X-37, a robotic spaceplane capable of staying in orbit for years on classified missions. It pushes the boundaries of aerospace technology and returns to Earth by landing on a runway like a conventional aircraft. Up next, the T-7, a Red Hawk, the Air Force's newest trainer, designed digitally from the start and equipped with an advanced glass cockpit. Built to replicate fifth-generation fighters, it prepares the next generation of pilots for modern air combat. MQ-25 Stingray, a carrier-based unmanned aircraft designed for aerial refueling. It will dramatically extend the range of carrier strike groups and marks a major shift toward unmanned naval aviation. And finally, the MQ-28 Ghostbat, an advanced uncrewed aircraft built to fly alongside manned fighters, using artificial intelligence as a loyal wingman. It provides additional sensing, protection, and combat support for future air operations.